Hello, everybody. Welcome to Adobe Live. I'm Jesse Showalter, and I'm hosting the amazingly talented Kevin Lee today.
Hi, everybody.
That's right. We were on yesterday. I didn't get the opportunity to be the host then, but I'm here today in the host seat, and we're going to be here again tomorrow as well. And I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. So, got Huxels in the chat, Anna Brackett, Shazadul's in the chat, Mario's, Voodoo Val.
Nice.
That's like a sweet name. Voodoo Val's like a roller derby name. I'm liking it.
Voodoo Val's awesome.
So good. Lindsay, hey everybody, how you guys doing? Yes, Marios, we are swapping roles, but the spirit animals stay the same. So we're super excited to be here, and just really quickly, just kind of point out the schedule. So right now, we just got done with Anna Medina, who's designing an amazing app for charity fitness. So she did an amazing job. Lots of talk of goats and yoga in that stream, which was super great. And now we are on with Kevin Lee. Don't forget that tomorrow is going to be the portfolio review, so you want to stick around for that. And you can find out about all the details for today's chat and win and the portfolio review. You can find all that in the information tab. And so go over the info and the challenge tab, and you can check those things out. And today's prize for the chat and win, which is coming up later on the show, is going to be this awesome Moo book, right? Beautiful. Like amazing. I might not even let this
quality.
go. I know. I might not even let this go. I might just keep this with me.
Keep it for yourself.
We'll make sure it goes out for sure. And then of course we always have for the portfolio reviews at the end. There will be a winner, and the winner is going to get a free year subscription to Adobe CC. Say what?
Oh my God.
A sweet deal. And the guy who is absolutely amazed is the one, the only Kevin Lee. Kevin, how you doing, man?
I'm good. What a great introduction. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here and then having you host me.
I'm so excited.
When you did that intro, I was like, a deja vu. I was like, where did I hear that from? I'm like, wait, I said that this morning.
Tell you know, Jean and Janina and everybody who's in the stream in the chat, what do you do? Who are you?
Yeah, so I guess if we can go to my screen. My name is Kevin Lee, and I'm a UX/UI designer and film photographer. I also do film photography other than UX design, and I go around to either agencies or my friends and do a bunch of photo shoots for them. So that's kind of like my side hobby. And today I will be designing a mentor/mentee networking app.
Awesome.
It basically bridges the gap between a mentor and a mentee in art and design related fields, instead of just like, I don't know, accounting, like business stuff. Like we're not doing that. We're doing art and design fields only.
Amazing.
And some of the inspirations I got from this app was BumbleBiz. So BumbleBiz is another feature of the app Bumble, which is a dating app,
right,
where people can network and find either a job or an internship somehow by just a swipe of the screen.
That's great, yeah.
But for me, I thought it was kind of weird that a dating app and a professional networking app was like merged together. So I'm like, why don't we like separate things and have it more profesh? So
I love that you said the word professional, and then you said it as profesh.
Yeah.
That's so great. Kevin, where do you see where do you go to look for inspiration when you're starting a project like this?
Yeah, so Behance is a really good option, and also just going to like different like design websites that could range from like Dribble or like other places that. Or reading blog posts like Medium or UX Collective. But since we're talking about like mentors and like getting inspiration from other people, I do a lot of networking events as well. So this could range from my next slide, like going to Adobe Live, like here, like talking to a bunch of creatives and learning from like our previous show when I was hosting you. I learned so much stuff from Jesse. And going to like Adobe Creative Jams. There's another place called the Design Kids, Creative Mornings, Facebook groups, and Adobe Max. And I think we talked about like Creative South together. So
yeah.
There's a lot of like local creative networking events where you can learn from other people, which is amazing. So I have that user empathy because I'm a recent graduate and I was looking for, some mentors to like get me started in the UX design field because I have a bachelor's in graphic design. So UX was so new to me, and I finally found my amazing mentor, and now I call really good friend, Heba, through Facebook, through a Facebook group.
Nice.
And we eventually met each other at Creative Mornings and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a struggle because like you're a nervous junior in college, like don't know how professional UX design people work, and hopefully this can bridge the gap and be a solution.
I love the concept. Love
Yeah.
it. There's some people in the chat. They're asking about your portfolio. They're asking about your Behance portfolio, but I love your actual portfolio site. So kevinhlee.com.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go check that out, I'm sure somebody can post it in the chat. But great. I mean, your portfolio. I just love just the presentation of it. Is like super great. It like right off the bat. I love it, man. Such good work. Go definitely check out
Appreciate
Kevin's
it.
portfolio.
Awesome.
All right, should we jump in? Where did you leave off? Could you tell us like where you left off yesterday? Because I actually didn't have the honor of hosting you yesterday.
Yeah. So basically, I made the swipe like card feature of the app where someone can look for a mentee or mentor.
Speaking of swipe, can we just like highlight that today's challenge is all about using the drag gesture in Prototype in Adobe XD, and there's a lot of we saw a lot of like really fun like playful stuff in the last two streams, like people doing amazing things with drag. So if you haven't tried it, check it out.
Yeah.
And that's going to be part of the creative challenge for today.
For sure. So what I did was I put like a navigation on the top where they can swipe or drag through the navigation, but I realized that there was just so many colors going on that I kind of muted it, and whenever they're on a specific section, then the line changes color.
Gotcha.
To keep it more simplistic. So another approach I was thinking of this was actually inspired by one of the challenge submissions this morning, was making the text smaller and then having whatever they're on larger. So whenever they go through each section of the app, the other options would like decrease in size.
Right.
So I think I'm just gonna do that and have that as an option, so I can change these really quick.
Like that. And then as you're doing that, like Realm of Thought is asking, how do you begin setting up a portfolio? What are like some of the first thoughts that go through your mind?
So I actually took like a portfolio class.
Nice.
And the professor was the first UX UI related professor in the School of Graphic Design at my school. And she was basically like saying like, don't put in what you really want to focus on. Like if you are looking for a UX UI job, like only put like UX UI related things. And I mean, I guess you can put like your photography and like branding work in there as well, but like it's just if you're gonna solely focus on one creative field, then make that the main focus of your portfolio. And I use like websites like Wix or Squarespace. My personal portfolio is from Squarespace. This is not a brand deal, but they make it a really good user experience to design your portfolio because they have like different filters and options. And
I like the breaking down of like some of the friction of setting up a portfolio. So if you don't have one, it's kind of don't necessarily think about like creating one from scratch or having to build one out or learn how to code one. Sometimes using a tool that can help you just get something up. I think Behance is a really great like spot to do that because they've already created a space for you to start creating a portfolio, getting your work up online. It's just a great start. So don't feel the obligation to do that. But then later on, if you want to customize, you can do that as well. There's lots of ways for you to kind of create something that's custom.
Yeah, I agree. So that's kind of like my tip for.
Awesome, good tip. I like that when you were kind of like working this navigation, are you working with size of the type as well, like the active states?
Yeah.
You got a little like variation of size there?
Yes.
Very cool.
Because whatever feature that they're on is being enlarged.
Right.
and then everything kind of is in the background.
I hope that would be really cool. I can't wait to see it, like when you do maybe some auto animate with that, to see like not only the bar move, but then you see like the swoop of the size change. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're doing everything.
We're doing all the things.
And maybe if they didn't get the point, like fade the other.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin's so good at contrast. We're all noticing this. Like, it's so good.
What is that word? Optimally?
Optically?
Optically? Yeah.
This is a word that we learned yesterday. We were like, oh, that is a thing. It's a design thing.
Yes. I use that every day though, because it's so relatable to me. Okay, so let me make this smaller, because this is... So initially, yesterday's show I had mentee-mentor chat, but now I'm gonna be adding like a meet option where they can have like networking events or other things to do, like going to a museum with your mentor.
Cool.
To do stuff with them and like get to know them.
Right.
So let me change this to 20.
It's awesome because you're kind of coming up with concepts to keep people kind of on the platform.
Right.
You know, like why would they have to leave here to like chat about like meeting with their mentor? It's great. Like,
exactly.
I love like Kevin's like way of thinking is I feel like holistically about the user experience, not just, that's how you can tell he's a UX designer and a UI designer. He's not just one or the other, because he's not only doing amazing like interface work right now, but he's thinking about like how the user will experience what they're using, how it's going to really affect their lives. That's like, that's kudos. Kudos to Kevin.
Like, who am I? You know? No, just kidding. Okay, so let me...
While Kevin's working on that, you guys make sure that you're checking the challenge tab to like find out about all the details, how to submit like for the challenge. And then we have the chat and win that's gonna be coming up a little bit later as well. So there are lots of opportunities.
And what do they win?
When they win the chat and win, they get this amazing book, which is made out of I'm pretty sure Moo makes all of their materials from pearls that they found deep sea diving off the coast of some exotic area. That's...
What did you say? What you said? Angelic bones or something?
Angel bones.
Angel bones.
There's lots of materials that they source, all of which are bought on the black market, and that's what goes into something like this. So keep that in mind during the chat and win.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing that you jumped into this kind of like last minute yesterday, and you already have this many screens. Like I'm so like humbled by like the amount of work that you've done in such a short amount of time.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It was, you know what? You just gotta do what you gotta do. You
gotta do what you gotta do. Zombie Baby is absolutely terrifying.
Do you know the story behind that?
I don't. I missed that part. I didn't catch that part of the stream yesterday.
So there's this thing going on. I don't know how I got involved, but like apparently the Zombie Baby would like come out of nowhere and like they do it purposely to like scare us. And I was in New York for an inclusive design event, and I was the participant, and the host Jeannie Huang was like super scared of the Zombie Baby because they like scared her before, and then now they decided to scare her again. But then that was the mindset I was going at, like, oh, they're gonna scare her, but no, they decided to scare me and like actually brought like a whole physical Zombie Baby right next to me, and I'm like, if you want to see the clip, like, you
Paco, if you superimpose that Zombie Baby in here like I saw you do to somebody,
they did that
yesterday.
yesterday.
Don't do that to me. Terrifying.
They did that yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised. If
Nils Peterson in the chat saying it's 3 o'clock in the morning in Thailand where he's at, and he's just like digging like being in good company with everyone here.
Aww.
Speaking of like time, Kevin, like, is there a time of day when like as a creative person you find yourself to be most productive? Are you a morning person? Are you like late night, like kind of like creative?
Late night.
Night.
In the morning, I just like need to be in bed. 100 again, like I have to, yeah.
I don't think any creative I've ever met when I've asked them that question, has said that they are a middle of the day person. Like, they're like, yeah, you know what I'm most creative? 2:30 after lunch or something.
No.
Like I've never met. Let me know in the chat, like when is there a time when you feel like you're most productive, most creative, like the creative juices are kind of turning? Like I love like the morning blocks of like creative time. And then I just like slump in the middle of the day, like really hard. So let me know what you guys are like in the chat. What type of creative are you?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I get all my creative juices at like midnight when I'm in bed. I'm like, I like wake up, get on my laptop, and I write it in my notes.
Yeah.
I'm like, and sometimes I like even do it, which is like interesting.
Do you ever just June says late night is the most creative hours. Like, I think a lot of people would get on that late night kind of thing. Yeah.
There should be like a 2 a.m. podcast.
2 a.m. live
Or live
podcast. Instead of calling it Creative Mornings, we'd call it Creative Graveyard.
Creative Graveyard. Oh my God, that would be amazing if that was actually a thing.
That Creative Graveyard is trademarked LLC, copyrighted, so nobody can steal that. That's a podcast I might do in the future.
For now, just watch Adobe Live.
That's right.
Replays at night while I'm like working.
That's right, absolutely.
You need that background.
Oh, look at that repeat grid.
Yes.
Are you using columns? Are you using grids? What are you using like to line your stuff up?
Oh yeah, I took my grids off, but I usually do 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, are you you're on iPhone 10, so you're rocking the 8-point grid?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Good.
And let me see if these are lined up. It's good to. It's just more pleasing to everything line up like this. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna have the drag feature as well.
Love the drag feature. It just gives you so much. Like, it's so simple to like create a prototype that makes sense. Right?
Yes.
I feel like that just used to be so hard. Like,
Not anymore.
Not anymore. XD for the win.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they incorporated that. So this is gonna swipe left.
Gotcha.
For more stuff. Maybe we can categorize each one because this could be the title.
You know me. You know I like organization. You're speaking my love language right now, Kevin.
I'm thinking that, so I'm gonna put this tone. And then what was that golden ratio that you were talking about?
1.6, roughly.
So I could do divide.
You could divide it by 1.6. Oh my goodness, typographic system. Just cranking out. Hey, everybody keep in mind, Chat and Win is in 11 minutes. So you want to stay tuned
Already?
to win. Yeah, 11 minutes till Chat and Win. You're going to win a mythical Moo book, so stay tuned.
Angel Bones.
That's right. Angel hashtag Angel Bones.
Yes.
I love what you're doing.
So I guess what are some, we can even ask chat,
Would love to know.
like places to meet, like would you want to have a coffee with your mentor or mentee? Would you want to
Ice skating, I think, in a wheat field.
Wow.
I think there's lots of places.
Okay.
No, just kidding. Start with coffee. Go
Yeah.
coffee.
Coffee.
Dinner? Or
Or
how
like
about a
a quick
conference?
lunch.
Or like a design meetup or something.
Design meetup.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So
What
we
do you guys
can
think in the
do-
chat? What are some other places you feel like meeting a mentor or mentee? Laser tag, Ariana says. That would be the absolute best. Like,
That would be
hey,
so much
I just really
fun.
feel like I need a mentee or a mentor. Like, you be red team, I'll be blue team. We'll just shoot each other a little bit with laser tag guns. It'd be great. A bookstore, okay?
Ooh,
a
okay.
sauna, get a little uncomfortable, okay?
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if
That's
that's
a little less clothing in that mentee-mentor situation. A crash bar
Bar
mitzvah.
mitzvah.
Howard Pinsky, you are on fire today.
Oh
Not
my
only with your
God.
animations, but with your quips. I love it.
He is back and he's ready.
He's back. The
man.
subway, okay. I like it. Any other thoughts?
That's a very random place to be. A Subway? Wow, interesting.
I think lunch. What do you think about lunch, too?
I like
Lunch is more
lunch.
cash.
Yeah.
Don't we think like dinner is like a little like intimate? Like we could do like a little lunch thing.
And we're going to like, we're only gonna list like artsy, cool places.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you know, like those warehouse looking places that everyone is like taking pictures of their food.
Those kind.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys do that, but
Do you do that? I walk
do
by
that.
to people like you right as you're taking a picture, and I go, ruined it.
Oh my God, there was a video of like someone taking a photo of their food and like their boyfriend or girlfriend was like, right when they're about to take it, they would like eat it.
Smush it or
I'm
eat
like,
it.
that's
the best.
oh,
That's the
no.
best response. Microbrewery is a good one. I like that.
So we'll do like coffee.
Let's do coffee, okay. Remember, chat and win, 8 minutes, 35 seconds left. You guys get ready. I just love the comments. So like, keep that creativity in your comments ready for the chat and win, because one of the best things ever is that not only can you win an Adobe CC 1-year subscription, I don't know the value on that. It's redonkulous, like the great value on that, just for doing some awesome like XD work.
Like, why
But
not?
you could also, like, it's as simple as winning like an amazing mood book, and all you have to do is just like chat around a little bit.
That's all you have to do.
An amazing deal.
So, why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Okay.
So you kind of drop that out of the repeat grid, and now you're like recreating, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just to have the consistency of the titles with it.
Love it.
I want to meet these lines like that. Okay.
Nice.
And then what happened? Why is this not everything? Oh, there we go.
There
Okay.
you go.
2 spaces in between each one. Okay.
I notice you have like vertically, you have like two grid spaces in between each of these like elements. And you also have like 2 grid spaces like above that for like that subhead. Is that something you're thinking about? Like, yeah, like right above food and drink. Yeah, you're like 2 and 2. Is that?
Yeah, I was thinking that because it's just good to have the evenness within spaces as well as here. But we'll see. I usually like, since it's low fidelity, I just want to see like how everything looks structure-wise.
Love it.
And the cool thing about this is I could just copy and paste, or I could literally copy all this and group it together.
I like working smarter, not harder. I'm into what you're doing right now.
I'm like, wait a minute, I could do so much with this. Okay, let me group this. Repeat grid. See, like, what?
Look at that. You just my mind just got blown. Talk about like learning stuff. Like, I'm just like, why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't you,
you
right?
like just combine as much as humanly possible and then just repeat the garbage out of it? That's so good.
Wait, we said food and drink activities, networking events.
Good, yeah, I like that. While you're doing that, Matt Welter's asking, how do you approach a UI or UX project when you don't have a client or you're trying to build a portfolio? I think it's kind of talking about like concept projects. So, I mean, this is a concept project, right?
Right.
How are you approaching it? Like, how are you making those creative decisions?
Like as far as like design and layout and stuff. I would say,
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe he might be even asking about like, how are you concepting like even the content and the thought of it? How are you going about the whole thing?
Well, from my own experience, like user empathy, like I was in that situation where I'm like, I wish there was like an app where like it just has everything, where I can meet someone, I can talk to them, and I can connect with them just in one app.
Right.
Like, yeah, you could do that with any social media, but not like a specific app that's professionally made for people looking for mentors or mentees.
I love that. Yeah. Like just starting with your own pain point, right? Like he is the user, like he's saying that like, he's like, I empathize with me. And I think that's a great place to start.
You know what happened? It was like literally when I was put on to do this last minute, I called all my friends from college and I was like, what problems did I have in college? And they're like, you couldn't really find a mentor.
Right.
And they listed a bunch of problems that like I didn't want to hear. And I'm like, okay, that's all I needed. Bye, guys.
What's amazing to me is like what Adobe Live highlights like is so much like not only like the technical aspect of what Kevin's doing like on screen, but just like his total thought process, just like how he lives life. Like he goes, I have found like a pain point. What do? User research. I call other people immediately and start researching said pain point to figure out if it's a valid concept, and then he pushed forward with it. So I think that's just, design thinking is like the flu. If you catch it, you just have it. That was the worst metaphor like of all time. Worst metaphor of all time.
I get it though. Like, yeah. Okay.
Saying hi to Nils and Realm of Thought still in the chat.
Hey everybody.
Kevin Nguyen. I love Kevin Nguyen's using words like blam. Have we influenced people with our like verbiage? Saying blam.
Oh, Oh my God, wait, that's what you said.
That's what we, yeah.
Oh, we
just
said,
That's,
we
this
said,
is
yeah.
a we thing,
Yeah.
Kevin. This is not a, it's not a you thing.
It's
not
a
a me
we
thing.
thing.
It's a we thing. That's right.
Yeah. We gotta trademark that.
That's right.
I could see that in like a cleaning commercial. Like they would say like blam, sploosh.
That's right.
Or like a comic.
Like, for instance, we say chat and win count, like the chat and win's coming up in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, blammo.
Blammo.
You could say it like that.
I love that. Awesome.
So remember, yeah, keep in mind chat and win coming up, and so you get ready for your quips, for your sarcasm, your awesome comments, and in the back of your mind, always be thinking about the challenge for today. You can find that in the challenge tab, and the winner of that challenge is going to be winning a 1-year subscription to Adobe, which is, again, sorry to repeat it, I just am blown away by the epicness of that.
You know what? Maybe instead of like different categories, we'll just have specific places near them.
I like that idea.
Because that's just so many clicks, I'm realizing, just to get to one spot to meet.
Good, yeah, good point. Good idea. And if you're just joining us, we're with Kevin Lee, the amazing, the one, the only UI UX designer that's just making moves. And he's building out an application or concept application for people to find mentors to find mentees.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of solving a much needed problem. And he's just like figuring out how to do that. So we're on day 2 where he's kind of going from low res like wireframes, and he's starting to push into high res wireframes. And I even see he's cheating a little bit, which I like. He's implementing some color. Like he's right in that gray area between like high res mock-ups and like high res wireframes. So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
How many of you guys in the chat just like are too zealous and excited and you just jump right from wireframes into doing like color work and stylistic work?
I know we were talking about this too, like, and you were like controlling yourself from adding color or images, but I'm like, you know what? I just have to do it.
Gotta do it sometimes. Yeah. Anthony Sanchez is saying, I need this app to be real, yo. Like, he won't.
Yeah.
He's
you want to work together?
Let's do it. You wouldn't happen to be an iOS engineer, would you? Because that might be the connection right there. Chat and win coming up in 1 minute, 19 seconds.
Nice. Okay. So we have the hip coffee leaf plate. I just made that up.
Awesome.
And then what information would I want? Like, as someone looking for a mentor, I guess location. Let me delete this.
So are these just ways for you to like filter down on, this is like kind of drilling down on the ways that you can meet?
Yeah,
Nice.
So I kind of want to like incorporate the chat and the meet, where maybe like in the keyboard section, there's like a meet button where it's like, oh, like just find a cool place to meet, and then you just send it to them, like the location.
Gotcha.
Or have a thing where, I know when I use like apps like ClassPass, and you find a workout that you want to do with a friend, you have like a share button, and you can like copy a link or like copy a page or something and then just paste it in this chat. But we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll think of that later today.
Like it. Got some people in the chat who want you to be their mentor, Kevin, because they see your heart for like mentor-mentee relationships as well as your skills. So they're like, they're all about it. That's your encouragement. And we are pretty much there. Chat and win time. Get ready for some spicy animations. All right, it's chat and win time. Remember, like, we're gonna be crowning a winner of this glorious Moo book item that we have here.
Can I?
You should, please.
We should be like,
I want it. When you're in the chat, if you're looking for something to say, maybe let's talk about what do you like? Mentor and mentee relationships are all about learning.
Yeah.
What do you want to learn? Like right now, what is all like? Do you want to learn how to play the guitar, or have you always wanted to learn how to knit? Like, what do you want to learn?
Yeah. What do you want to learn?
Talk to us about it. We got that. You can't want to learn blammo. That's something Kevin Green just said. Burrito. Okay, just throw it all out there. You want to learn? I don't know. There's an art of burrito making, I suppose.
You know what? I make a bomb burrito.
Ooh, good. Kevin Riley says space, reverse roles. That's right, we are reversing roles right now. The chat and win is on right now. Chat, just say tons of things. That's what you want.
Oh, just, yeah, keep
Hello to
typing.
Josh Mathis. D. Ross is in the chat.
Give me.
Jordan, we're not gonna rip it. Okay, we're gonna take good. And we have a winner. Julio Moraes. All right,
Julio
good job.
Moraes,
Congratulations,
congrats.
Julio. Thanks for sticking around, participate in the chat and win. You got yourself a sweet Moo book, and we will send it out by pigeon to get it to you. Somebody will be in contact with you to get you this prize. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
All right.
Congratulations.
Deanna says she wants to learn motion graphics. You and me have been talking a little bit about animation and motion graphics.
And like, there's just so much to learn, like, still with motion graphics. Same thing with XD.
Right.
And UX design, yeah.
Yeah. There's always something, just in general, there's always something you can be learning.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I think like I love this concept, because mentor-mentees is such an important thing, because we should all be growing and like learning something always. So there's always more. It's like Mr. Miyagi said, right? Like if you know karate, somebody always knows more than you. So like everybody needs a Miyagi in their life. I just went old school Karate Kid reference. All right.
So I'm just Googling like a hip coffee place.
Nice.
Just to like.
I love that.
This
in
is
XD
so
you
bad. I'm
pull
like.
right from the web though, right?
Yeah, I literally just pulled it from the Google Images, but these are supposed to be lo-fi, but we're just gonna have fun.
You're
with
going
this.
for it. I appreciate you.
We're just gonna go for this. Have a mixture of the two. So I want to have the image show here.
Good. Nice.
And then maybe have an overlay of like a color overlay.
Ooh.
So
Just straight color, or are you looking to do something? What can we expect out of this?
yeah, let me see. So I like this use of pink, so I might do something with that. Do a background blur with this, but then not much blur. I need to like see the actual image.
Nice. Just bringing up the preview. Sweet, yeah.
Let me, sorry, do this.
It's amazing how just like adding a little bit of a color overlay onto an image, just all of a sudden like characterizes it with the surrounding UI that you're building.
Right.
Just brings it into the environment so much like that. I love it. Jason Rose in the chat, we love you so much. Unfortunately, you did not. Julio was the winner of the Angel Bones, and so they will be, and Adobe Live is chiming in, letting you know how you're gonna get your prize.
I would love that Moo notebook though. What would you do with the notebook? Like, do you do a lot of writing?
I'm actually going to connect with Ryan Ford right now with that, because I also want to start doing a little bit more visual journaling, excuse me. So just like that visual way of like kind of journaling your thoughts out. I feel like there's something really like impactful and like memorable about putting your thoughts down, even if it's doodles mixed with notes and thoughts. I just like, it's super great. So that's what I would do with mine. I would probably start journaling a little bit more.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's like with a Moo book, it's like you're chiseling on stone tablets. It's gorgeous. Like it just feels so right.
Do they make pens and stuff?
Does Moo make pens? I don't know. We gotta Google that. We'll find out.
That'd be so cool.
What are you doing like color-wise right now?
So I'm thinking of just like where to place like the address and then like the call button to call this specific place.
Gotcha.
So let me see. This is gonna look. I like the blur.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
They have it super bright.
Kevin Riley says sexy lists. I think he's talking about like the way that you've organized things, just the structure of all the meeting event types there. He's liking that a lot.
Oh, awesome, thanks.
Got a lot of coffee on that list. Do you like coffee, Kevin?
I do. I enjoy a good cup of joe. I just can't drink so much of it because I get like jittery.
Yeah.
But for someone that is not a morning person,
gotta get that coffee.
I gotta get that, coffee caffeine.
Fueled.
Somehow,
Voodoo Val saying that she loves that blur effect.
Same. Okay, so I don't know like how that looks, but we'll just work with it. And let me...
And again, if you're just joining us, if you're new to the stream, we're with Kevin Lee today, and he's building out a mentor-mentee application. It's a concept so people can find each other and like encourage and like empower each other. So he's just moving from that kind of low fidelity or like high fidelity wireframe stage into pulling in some more of his visual assets using Adobe XD.
Yes. Also, I'm like, when people are saying like, oh, this has to be an actual app, like, why isn't there one?
That's a hard, mentor-mentee relationships. I feel like it can be hard sometimes. It's a lot of work, and it's good work, But I feel like
everyone's so busy.
Everyone's so busy. You got to make time for it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. But if you have that habit of like having one and being consistent with it, I think it'll definitely benefit you. That's one of the reasons how I got into actually Adobe Live. Because my mentor Heba was on it, and she recommended me, and it was awesome.
Oh, I saw her stream. She's awesome.
Yeah, which one did you see? The Pokemon one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
If you don't know, like, so in like on Behance, you can go and you can find the replay tab, and all of these like live streams are available in replay format. It's so great. It's just like this epic resource of what you're seeing now, which is not only like watching the technical skill of like a creative like Kevin like working, but also his thought process as he's going, which is something I just feel like we don't get enough of, is to know that like, so often we're presented like just really beautiful presentations. I love the work in progress. Like I love seeing that like kind of like come to fruition.
Okay.
Yeah, Ariana said, yeah, she likes watching this, like rewatching the streams too. That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
With a cup of coffee.
With a cup of coffee. Oh, okay, I see what you did there. So you just kind of like separated.
I kind of want to have an icon for each one.
Yep.
So
I'm excited to watch your icon flow and how you kind of work that. I don't know. In the last stream, Anna was making her like her fitness app. It's like a charity fitness app, which is great if you want to go after the stream's over. Go back and watch Anna's from today, where she was like talking about goat yoga. And so I actually like was sitting outside and I heard her mention it. So I whipped up a little goat yoga icon.
Just casually.
Just casually made a goat yoga icon because you know what? When you search the interwebs, there's no goat yoga icons, and it's a travesty. It's upsetting.
Awesome. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So, and then I'm gonna also have a share button somewhere here. So.
Matt Welter in the chat saying that you just found the live stream today, and that's awesome. There is an Adobe XD challenge, and you can submit a project, but it has to relate to the challenge itself. So you got something else that's maybe not, but you have 50 minutes and 38 seconds to start on. Just get whatever you can that's done. Get whatever you can done, like for the actual challenge, which is the challenge is actually going to be. I almost forgot. What is the challenge again?
Using the drag.
That's
gesture.
right. The drag gesture inside Adobe XD. So open up XD. If you don't have it, download it for free. All right, open up XD. Build out a couple screens and drag from screen to screen and just kind of play with it. You're seeing Kevin's kind of like working a little bit of horizontal stuff, and he's going to get there as well. So it doesn't have to be like 100 screens. It could be 2. It could be 3. Just show us what you got.
Yeah, I like that. I thought I would like that, but I don't like how that looks. With a full bleed image. Okay. So I have address, call. Wonder what other information, like ratings, like how much from people who use the app, like enjoyed coming here with their mentor mentee. So I don't have star icons right now, but I'll just put circles.
Right.
As placeholders.
Oh, so this is going to be the rating section right here?
Yeah.
Cool. Gotcha. And Nell says there's just so much to think about. It's true, but like, how do you, like when you, really in the end, like this is a lot of work that you're doing, Kevin. Like a lot to think about, like organization-wise, content-wise, concept-wise, not to mention all the UI work and UX work you're putting into it.
Right.
So how do you like think about such a big project and like start breaking it down? Any tips there?
Well, in this amount of time, I'm just constantly thinking like, what do I want in this?
Right.
So, but for like a huge project, I would do a ton of research and like competitive analysis, as well as like doing user research and developing user personas to really target like, okay, what are our who are our users?
Gotcha.
What problems are they facing? How can we solve it? Developing a user flow from like, how would they get from point A to point B to reach their like goal from A to B, and how to shorten the amount of steps as much as possible to get from point A to point B.
Right.
So, yeah, that's kind of like my initial steps while developing solutions for a product. But,
Awesome. Yeah, really user focused. I like that a lot. Anybody out there in the chat, like tell me, what are your experiences doing like user research and competitive sets? And I even love that Kevin was bringing up like user personas, right? And just kind of figuring out who the user actually is and what their needs are. What are your guys' experiences with that?
What's your like initial process like in the beginning?
I love the research aspect. So I'm right there with you. I feel like we connect on that. Like I think before you make any sort of like, it's almost hard for me even at times, like how can you make any sort of designs almost? Like how can you get going unless you have some sort of empathy for the user? You've like established what that pain point is. So I'm like you, I want to figure out who they are, what they need,
Okay.
and then kind of start working from there.
Nice.
And so that's I think a lot of people don't like really maybe realize that so much design work actually just takes place on a text document,
Okay.
right? Just kind of like logging information and
Yeah.
and so that later you can apply all your findings. I love Chris says guerrilla usability testing in cafes. Are you just like peeking over people's shoulders and seeing what they're doing? And don't
Oh, actually, I had to do that with one of my projects. I had to just give out surveys because it was a community app, and I went to a coffee shop and I just sent a bunch of surveys to them like, hey, do you have time to take this survey to really understand like what are some problems that they're facing while using the app, because they're all like local people in
Gotcha.
the community. So yeah, it was interesting. But
Very interesting. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to like actually, get like out there and actually like talk to people who have like real problems. Like we can get so kind of caught up like on our screens that maybe we forget that like, hey, these solutions are for like real people, real world like situations. Chris also says buy a few $5 gift cards and exchange them for a few minutes of a user's time. That's super guerrilla style and awesome.
wow,
That's amazing.
I'll volunteer for a free coffee gift card. Okay. So I have this review system. I think it's interesting to have people who use the app review it as well.
Okay.
So I think purple identified as a mentor and then teal as a mentee. So it shows John W. met up with Candace S. Because I'm going to have like a check-in feature too.
Nice.
And they can see like, oh, this is actually a good place to meet, or if it's too loud, then don't meet here.
Oh, I love that. So I love that you're establishing not only like user identity, but like you're establishing a form of like role, right, through color. So like purple, green, and then you're using that same concept like throughout.
Yeah.
That's great. This idea of like cognitive load for a user, like once you teach them something, like you don't want to overwhelm them with so much. And I just love that you have like a few simple colors that registers throughout this clean interface. Like that a lot. And Nell's wondering if people are going to have to pay for a mentor on something like this.
Not on my app. It's gonna be free. Because you're on that college budget and you can't afford that. So this is gonna be free.
Love it.
But what I'm going to have, because like some people think like free, like they don't think it's like you're gonna get your end goal. But to have some credibility, like everyone has to connect their LinkedIn.
Like that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like connect a little bit of that, or like design a little bit of that, like log in with LinkedIn kind of stuff, or?
Yeah, probably
Cool.
on the third day, but we'll
Nice.
see depending on time. But I do want to integrate that as well.
Cool. I like that you know, it's like everyone has like a different workflow. I really love that Kevin's workflow is like, the first day of my stream, I built like a splash screen that was basically a gray box. It was so unimpressive. Kevin dives right into the meat of the screens, and I'm out there like putting a gray box in the middle of the screen. Like, can we tell where the real talent is here or what?
But like I also like to do that as well. I think I don't know, I just like adding color. Like I get too excited with like images and colors.
Anel wants to know also, is there going to be any sort of like digital like mentor sessions where people can meet, or are we talking all physical location?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Could put some like digital aspects.
Digital meetups.
Ooh, Anel, it's in there. He did.
Yeah.
He made the ED, the executive decision.
Wait, is there such thing as digital meetups? Like,
Well, you could Skype. You could like, you know, just do like a quick video chat with somebody.
oh yeah,
That's like a possibility, because maybe there's a certain type of mentor and mentee that don't have the time for like the coffee or the.
true. You're right. Or maybe from out of state or something.
I love the collaborative nature of like Adobe Live. And Nell's like, I have an idea, and Kevin goes, great idea. And he just,
Yeah,
this is
I like
what's
that.
so like amazing about this.
Awesome.
And again, if you just tuned in, you're like, what? I can say stuff? And like, he'll listen and do it? Maybe. That's what's so
Yeah,
amazing. So just make sure you're in the chat letting us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And you got about 42 minutes left before we have challenge submissions for today's Adobe challenge, which is to use that drag gesture.
Okay. Let's see. And then the share button. How does this share button look like again?
A share sometimes could be like a little open box with an arrow sticking out, like coming up at the top.
Oh, like this.
Oh,
yeah.
they could be like the little, yep, that's one too.
Okay. So I usually like do it through Illustrator,
Okay.
but since this is just like a line icon, you can just simply make one, or even like get it from an icon set.
Kevin's about to do some good stuff. Yeah, Patrick agrees. Video mentor chat would be cool.
That'd be interesting.
Ooh, and eventually you and your mentor could collaborate live in XD. What, Howard Pinsky? Are you dropping knowledge on us?
Was that
right now?
Howard?
That was Howard. Like, are you revealing things that you shan't not be revealing?
Just getting way too excited here.
Yeah, like Voodoo Val says, like maybe there could be a button that says FaceTime your mentor, and you could have like immediate kind of like chat like that way. That would be like kind of direct access.
Wait, I like that a lot.
I like that too. That's really cool. Maybe that would be a paid feature though. Direct access.
Gotta make some money, I guess.
Gonna monetize that thing, Kevin.
Okay, just gonna work with this. It's kind of uneven.
Love it. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the icon work in XD.
I like rounded edges.
I love rounded edges too.
Wait. Okay, I knew something was like off, and that was these sharp corners.
There you go. Looking good.
This smaller.
Kevin, do you like working? I see you were like just working off the trackpad on your laptop. Do you prefer trackpad?
Yeah, I guess like it depends.
Yeah.
If I'm working on a monitor, I don't like to like open the laptop and like do
Sure.
that. But I guess with the laptop, I'm just so used to it in college. When I was in college and like just designing it that way, that like, and then after working remotely using a laptop as well,
Yeah.
I just got so used to it. But I guess it just depends on like where you are and like what,
Gotcha.
what you've been used to.
Situation dictates. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Howard Pinsky just dropped a link in the chat about live collaboration actually coming. So follow that. You follow that
Stop.
Twitter. Yeah, I know.
That's
He put
so
it up a
cool.
Twitter stream that like you can just like see everything that like all the talk about. It's gonna be hot. Super excited.
Okay, so let's see if I have the UI kit still. Oh, here, perfect. And they have a star. Yay.
Perfect.
I like that.
So if live collaboration is coming, what would you guys like? Let me know in the chat. Like, what would you guys use? How would you use live collaboration? Approval processes? Would you guys like be working like in tandem with other designers? Like, what's the most exciting aspect of that for you guys? Oh, bringing that repeat grid. Oh man, that's when repeat grid just like so epic.
It's just so easy. Like,
Just shape, blam.
done.
So many of them.
Let's see if I can bring this down.
38 minutes until we have submissions for our daily challenge, for our design challenge.
Nice. Again, it's going by so quick.
It goes by so fast, doesn't it?
Outline this. Oh, what?
Bojana wants to know where you got that UI kit from.
Yeah, I got it from, if you just go to File and then get UI kits. You can do Apple iOS or wireframes and then more UI kits. And then there's an option to like download this page. Like a Behance page. So
Nice.
you can.
Yeah, that wires one is great. It has so much in there.
Wireframes. And then there was a Apple UI one. So iOS, macOS, watchOS. Yeah, they thought of everything. You could do Photoshop files as well, but XD.
So many good things.
Yeah. Not this one.
We won't even talk about that one.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah, just make sure you're getting your challenge entries in soon. Like Voodoo Val said, that is the final deadline for this week of streams. Tomorrow we'll be doing portfolio reviews, which I'm really excited for.
Ooh,
to like
nice.
just sit with Kevin and just like talk a little bit about like work and do some constructive critique. I do love also, speaking of critique, that somebody in the chat, I can't remember who. Oh, it was Anel said it could be a great soundboard for live collab. But then Ariana said they would love to do live critiques and approvals of work. So that's what they would want to use like Adobe XD like collaboration for.
okay. Oh, that'd be awesome to have.
Yeah, I would love. I would just love something like that. So you could just get some buy-in and approval from like stakeholders or like founders or creative directors. Like I just think that would be awesome. Keep it all within the platform and just offer so much more. Like get more people involved. I think is good things happen when there's a lot of people involved. Right?
Right?
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
more eyes on, more brains thinking about it.
This is just so many colors I'm thinking.
Ooh, Anel says like maybe teaching sessions in XD as well.
Ooh.
Which could directly tie into Kevin's mentor-mentee app.
That's what I'm thinking
Be
too.
like, hey everybody, like this person, Kevin's your mentor on this app. What is the name of your app? Do you have a name for it? Come on, chat.
Help me.
Let's do this. We need a name for Kevin's app, for Kevin's concept app.
Mentor.io. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like
Yeah,
you could
think of some ideas from you guys.
That would be fantastic in this app. And you could just like have teaching sessions, like log right in, bam, open it up, like connect you to XD, like let's all work together.
All these features. Oh my gosh, I love it.
So many good
So
things
much
happening.
stuff. Yes. Okay, let me see. You have the share button, the review ratings. And I guess we can have, is there like a call phone? Oh, UI kit.
Oh, UI kit for the win. Thank you.
Amazing. They have everything. Okay. So I'll change this to black. Oh, let me unlink. I always love the help. Like, it's good to learn your shortcuts, but something quick. Bam.
That's what I'm saying. Never be ashamed to get help. To go up to that help menu and just figure out what it is you need.
That helped me so much in school too, like just getting stuff easier. Okay. Do they have a house or address icon for directions?
We got a couple names. We got Mentor Me. We had the reverse of that from Julio, which is Me Mentor. Well, I like it. Meant Me, Ariana says. Oh, that's a cool idea.
Or me meant?
Me-
Like we meant?
We-
We met?
Like we met
Me met.
We're just gonna keep saying like we met, me met. I like all
We
these.
met.
Keep going.
We met on Me Met. I have no idea. Okay, wait, let me.
There's like an old school term like in movies when like you know like the two leading characters in like a romantic comedy when they meet up, and it's called like the term is called a meet cute.
Meet cute.
Meet cute.
Okay.
So it's like a cute meeting between two people, but instead of
nice.
it being like a romantic thing, maybe we could have a spin on the meet cute, like the ment cute, or like the, I don't know, something like that. We are mentors. Okay, that's good. I like that one too.
T-Tour.
T-Tour.
Because they both have men.
Ashley says she's been part of AIGA for like the past 3 or 4 years.
Oh, nice.
That
I
she's
love
like,
AIGA.
she thinks that this would be a perfect fit, like to like help instill like in their mentor-mentee program.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Do you go to AIGA events?
I have been to a few, only 1 or 2, but they're pretty rad. Very cool.
Where do you usually meet like other creatives other than like Adobe Live and stuff like that?
I am a big fan of finding like making friends or like and making acquaintances on like Slack channels, like design channels, and then if they're local, being like, let's want to meet up, have a cup of coffee, like you want to hang out. So like I like to go like let's meet up and hope that you don't stalk me for the rest for the rest of my days.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. That's true.
Mental serendipity. Ricky Wood says maybe Mentor Mia.
Ooh, okay.
Mia, okay. Is that like a play off of Mamma Mia?
Mentor Mia.
Please start singing Mamma Mia the musical on this stream. I'll be so excited.
Oh my god. That would be embarrassing. Okay, let's see. I'm just picking up all these cool coffee place photos.
Cool.
As placeholders. Just mix.
If you're just joining us, we're with Kevin Lee, who is UI and UX designer, and he is building out a mentor and mentee kind of like connecting app. He's doing it all in Adobe XD, and he's collecting resources right now, and he's come a long way. I mean, I hope everyone realizes that Kevin was like last minute. They asked him to jump in. And within, I don't know how I did it, within like minutes, he was like, I have a concept, I know what I'm gonna do, and he just started building stuff. I love that. And we do have, I think we have 31 minutes left until submissions are due for the Creative Challenge.
Okay.
And again, if you're looking for info on the challenge, you can go to the Challenge tab in Behance, where you're watching this stream, and you can find out all the details about the challenge, which is to use a drag gesture in Adobe XD, how to submit, all the links and everything are right there for you. So if you have any questions, right there. Mentoro, okay. Oh, I like Me and You. Me and You is kind of like a cool.
Me and You.
Yeah.
Oh. Like meeting you. I'm meeting you.
Ment Hub. So many good names.
Meeting you. Okay, I want to see if I can do the drag gesture.
Here's your encouragement for the day, Kevin. Jordan Crawford says, Kevin is just a beast like that.
Oh,
Just.
thank you.
Right? Are we all in agreement here that Kevin's just killing it right now?
I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. You guys are helping me kill this.
Yeah, I like Anthony Sanchez says Me and You is so good. I agree.
Me and You?
I like
Yeah.
Me and You.
I like that too.
Let's call that working title. Oh, but Ariana said beast mode, and I don't know if that means Kevin or the name of the app. Beast mode.
Yeah,
That
which
makes
one are you referring
no
to?
sense for a mentor app, but I just feel like that's a great name.
Wait, what's going on?
Cherry Lapis just said Me and You, spelled like a lamb, E-W-E, which to
Oh,
me
we're
just
going-
ties back in the idea of goat yoga. So like, maybe we could use the goat yoga like icon.
We'll combine
We'll
all of our
combine
streets.
all streets together.
That is awesome. Oops.
Ooh, okay, just adding a little blur on there.
Maybe like not even a blur.
Yeah, Oh, I see. You're kind of dropping it down. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Abid. Hi, Alex. You guys have great comments in the chat. Rising Fire is asking a question about finding inspiration specifically for the concept presentation.
Okay.
We're talking about, clarify a little bit for me in the chat, Rising Fire. Like, we're talking about like how to present things, like what a good presentation looks like. Let me know. I'd love to hear. That sounds like a really interesting question. Yeah, Ibrahim is saying he's liking your idea of like the blurred background images and a white font. He thinks that's gonna look really, really nice.
Ooh, thank you. Appreciate that. I can always count on the chat to make me feel better.
There's a straw poll inside of the chat, so you can click on that link. We have some different names that you might want to choose. Some of the options are We Are Mentors, Mentol, Serendipity, Mentor Mia. Ooh. Mentor Mia. I had to do it. I had to try it at least once.
You are brave.
Mentor Dude, Me and You, Menta. So check out that straw poll and see if vote on which one you think. I'm gonna vote. I'm not gonna tell you which one I'm voting for.
Okay.
Okay. It might be Mentor Mia, just because I don't know.
If you sing it, you gotta do it.
If you sing it, it will come. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I think that's good, right? Like,
what do you think?
We have. Should we try like the drag stuff?
Oh yeah, let's do some drag stuff. We got 27 minutes left until we take submissions for drag stuff. So we would love to see some of that.
Okay. I think I need to like ungroup everything first.
Mm-hmm. And while you're doing that, Rising Fire was just clarifying like how to present things. So I'll let Kevin like kind of crank on ungrouping some things and working, but like I personally, when I think about presenting things, I want to show like context. Mm-hmm. I think is like number one, like really important thing when you're presenting your work. And number two, I really love to see like, I guess this kind of goes along with context, but a story. Like I want to, if it's a case study, I need some more information. I don't want to just look at like flat screens. I think that time is done. I think we need to see a little bit more about, kind of like what Kevin's doing, like what is your thought process behind it? Why did you make these decisions? Why will this be good for the user? If some of those things could be in the presentation, I think that would be really, really helpful. It lets whoever you're presenting to, the person you're looking for buy-in from, lets them know that you were thinking about more than just aesthetic look of what you've created. Any thoughts on that, Kevin?
I agree with that. Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, so I'm looking at my thing. Hopefully it works.
Okay.
And then drag.
Oh, we're getting some stuff going.
Do we want it to ease in or ease in out?
I've noticed that with the drag, like there's not too much, unless you go like with the crazy bounce transitions and stuff like that, there's not too much of a difference between, but I like a little ease.
Oh wait, see there, I think they're kind of like not aligned.
Oh, it might be, yeah, just a little bit.
So let me...
Got some more votes coming in. Advise Me is like a new one on the list.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting. And I don't know, somebody earlier in the chat had said like maybe like using the word mentor is just a little too like obvious. There should be something else, but I feel like you'd want to be really obvious about what the intent is.
What was the name options again?
Let's see, we have Ment Me, we got We Are Mentors, Ment All, which kind of sounds like a toothpaste maybe? Like, I'm just kidding. I like it a lot. Serendipity, Mentor Mia, not gonna sing it this time. Meet Cute, Metor, Ments, Mentor Dude. I didn't even see that one in the chat, but I like it. Mentor Dude, Me and You.
Okay.
Menthub, Ment Hub.
Okay.
I Meant You. I Learn is also like another one. So we got some options going on there. If And we also have like advise me and okay.
Advise me?
Yeah, advise me.
Interesting names.
Yeah, good
Oh,
ideas,
cool.
you guys.
And then if you wanted to drag back, do you just drag the prototype?
Yep, we just prototype back to the left. You already got it set up to drag.
Ooh,
so now you should be able to.
So we start on the screen.
Okay.
And
And some interesting blur stuff. What's happening when you did that?
yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh, maybe because this is grouped.
Yeah, I think that's what Howard Pinsky brought up in my stream earlier. Remember, I had some things grouped in one.
Yeah, you're right.
And so when you're prototyping from screen to screen in XD, it's important that you have like things that are, especially if you want to use like auto animate like that for like draggable stuff, and you want to have like the same things, like named the same, grouped similarly. Otherwise, you'll get some interesting stuff happening there.
Cool. Oh yeah, so like if you look, there we go. Oh wait, now we can't go back.
No?
I know that this screen works. So like just dragging this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean that's cool.
We're on our way, right?
Yeah.
We're getting going. We're getting it cracking.
Okay. So we did the meat. Everything's good here.
I saw a link just got posted like in the chat, but I want to make sure that in 22 minutes you guys submit your links and your projects that you're working on for the challenge. You can find all the details about that in the challenge tab on Behance.
Nice. I wonder if we should add more stuff. I think this is good. Cool. Sorry,
Yeah,
that
it's looking
just
good.
freaked me out. The zombie baby.
That zombie, I know, every time we go back to the zombie baby, I'm like, oh, a little scared.
no.
I'm a little scared.
Right? Okay, let's just quickly look up.
If you guys are just coming in, we've been streaming for, how long have we been streaming? Like an hour and a half already or something? Like that's close to an hour or something. But we're with Kevin Lee, who's doing some UI UX work in Adobe XD, and he is building out a mentor-mentee application so that mentors can find mentees and vice versa.
Yeah.
Loving it. Okay, nice. Got some social links going in.
See, like, how would we show their portfolio link? Like their portfolio.
A lot of times, like portfolio links are represented by like a little globe, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, kind of like representing the World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web. Let's see. We have some cool options here. I guess for now we'll just put this one.
I like that little masonry one right there, or to the right of it too.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, it
Oh,
can
yeah.
represent like projects in a portfolio. Maybe we can get like maybe.
Yeah. We can just put that as a placeholder.
What's a good in the chat? Let us know. What's a good like piece of
Yeah.
iconography to represent a portfolio? What do you guys think? Is it a suitcase? Is it a globe? Is it something schmancier than that? I don't know. Let us know.
Ooh.
And that icon came from like the UI kit also, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
so
It's just
something.
nice to have. Why get that zombie baby out of there? What? This stream
No,
is getting her. You
Marco,
can't
I
just
knew you were gonna
sneak
do that.
a zombie baby
I can't do
into
it.
the navigation bar. That was wrong. You just hurt my heart.
We trusted you.
Yeah, there's some interesting things going on behind the scenes here on this stream. I tell you, I like it.
Okay, let's see. I'll go like this. I'll put-
I knew it would happen at some
I
point.
knew it
I was
too.
like,
I'm like-
actually, you caught me off guard. I thought like maybe the team behind it had just like let it go, but they didn't. They don't let things go here.
They just, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. I almost fell off the chair. Okay, so Instagram, LinkedIn, oh, Twitter. That's a good.
Kevin, are you on the Twitters?
Yeah, I never use it though.
Never use it.
I'm more on Instagram and LinkedIn
Gotcha.
and Facebook, but
Nils has a really good question for you.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like an in-app? Is there a possibility of an in-app portfolio, or is it gonna link out to a website?
So for every option of persons that you're going to be selecting, I have like their resume. It doesn't show like what work they've done. Maybe I can incorporate like a quick view of like top 2, top 3 portfolio projects to just show like photos and like quick snapshots of like the problem, solution, or the ideas behind it.
Gotcha.
So I mean, we could include that too for the.
It might be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You know? Like to include.
Maybe this button would be that.
Maybe it would slide up like a modal or like a slide up screen, and there'd be like a few pieces of work they could just kind of quickly upload there.
Yeah.
It could be like a thing. It'd be nice, like, and especially I loved this idea you had earlier of keeping people on the platform, not just to find mentors, but like maybe to communicate with them too.
Yeah.
So like now it's like, hey, you can find, communicate, and like look at their work, like all here. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if this auto animate would work if I. Oh wait, oops. I have to click this.
Okay, gotcha. Doing a little auto animate. Ooh, look at that.
Oh wait, something happened here. It's cool, like this live preview, you can see like what you did wrong. Because why is this?
Yeah, I like the live preview quite a bit. It's also, I think, an unused feature as well is like if you can definitely like go up to the right-hand corner and share. As Kevin pointed out to me yesterday, I was like, that's right, you can share for like developers and all sorts of cool stuff. But you can also right here in the preview, you could record like a version of it, and then you can just like push that up somewhere and let them like actually, instead of them having to tap through it, maybe they just want to like watch like a movie or like a video of you like walking through it, which is really nice. Cool. Yeah, I love that bar. I love the glow that you kind of have behind it as well. It's nice.
I want to see it like, because there's like weird things happening in the background when I transition to that.
It might be because maybe the, I think they're different, the About Me sections and like the details below. Are those duplicated over?
Oh yeah, they are.
You could probably like group them and name them different things, like mentee or mentor group or whatever, and then instead of getting the transition between the two, it would just like flop over or something.
So grabbing all this.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, and then group it. I'll just say mentee.
I only know this because of Howard Pinsky.
I know.
Dude, is that true? Like, is he all of our role models, or is he just mine?
He is all of our role models. He's so good.
Yeah, now try tapping back and forth between them. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Okay. So something's off because this black line.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, what is that? That's annoying.
If you go full screen on XD, you might want to check your, over in like your design tool side, like go full screen with it, and then you might want to check like the X and Y values.
Okay.
Because then that's always a thing. I mess up on that constantly. I'll start doing stuff and it'll be off by 1 pixel, like on the X or Y value, and then all of a sudden it's like there's that slight variation.
375, 803, or 39, 1821.
Johnny's in the chat, Nils is in the chat. Hi to Melissa and Alex. There's a lot of opinions on the what icon would be good for a portfolio. A lot of people are saying briefcase.
376, 806.
Yusef is saying it's the scroll.
Oh.
It's the scroll, like the, oh yeah, there you go. I think you got it now.
Did I even?
I think, yeah.
Okay, let me,
Still got that little thing at the top, but that can get worked out later. I love the transition though.
That like, yeah, that little like
it's nice.
Transition. And then let's see what would happen if we clicked.
Got 14 minutes until challenge submissions are due. So got a few submissions coming in. Like, so we'd love to see more of them. We want to see like all the amazing drag gestures and like animations that you guys are doing.
Wait, I'm actually really happy about this. This is the first time I've done something like this.
Yeah?
With like the zoom in and zoom out at the top.
I love that, yeah.
What the heck? This is like interesting.
Oh, Yusef is saying that one of your artboards, you need to disable scrolling.
Oh.
That maybe that'll help like get rid of the little black line issue you're having.
So disable scrolling. Design. How do I disable scrolling?
That's a good question. I am looking it up right now. Howard Pinsky, where are you? So you got scrolling over in the context panel. You can either set it to none or you can set it to like vertical.
Oh. Oh, okay. So this should all be none, I'm guessing.
I think so. I think it's like, yeah, it's trying to, there you
Oh
go.
my god.
Take the other one off too.
Bye.
See ya. Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh dang, look how smooth.
Oh,
I like it. Can we just say a big thank you, Yusef?
Yeah, thank you. That actually helped a lot.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I just can't get over this like it's like neon. It's so cute. Okay. And then meats. That's what we.
I think one of the coolest things about like prototyping in XD is that you do get some of that instant gratification, and you just like, I know like Kevin's doing the same thing that I do when I'm working on something like this. I'll just be like, I like it. I'm excited. Like I'm just so pumped about what I'm doing. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yusef Busetta for the win. Thanks, man.
Yusef helps so much. Thank you so much.
Ariana says teamwork makes the dream work. I like that.
Yes.
That's nice.
Ariana. I agree. Okay, 8, 90. Okay, so let's check this. Oh, nice. And then if they click this specific one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, oh wait. What the heck? Where did that come from? Let me delete this. Okay,
Love it.
nice. So for now, I think, okay, we have all these screens. I guess we should have an option where they want to share
Ooh, okay,
this
yeah.
place with someone in chat or something. So
Gotcha.
we can do that.
And in
as
your
well.
chat screen, do you usually pull like a keyboard or something from the UI kit to kind of like add a?
Do they have a keyboard?
I think in the iOS UI kit they have like an iOS or like a iPhone 10 like keyboard.
Ooh.
Not this one. I think you're in the Wires
Oh.
UI kit.
The
Apple
iOS?
iOS one.
Oh.
Yeah, you might find some like keyboards in there.
Oh, okay. So this is a quick tutorial on how to download.
On how to download all of the things.
Yeah. Okay. So iOS, Adobe XD, downloading this.
Love it. Just cannot say enough. Like what a good idea. Like not reinventing wheels. Like really is.
Right.
It's like, thank you, keyboard. I think one time I actually tried to like make my own iOS keyboard. I was like, let's just do this. Like how hard could that really be? And then I was like, oh, that was a lot of work.
You're like,
just
wait,
stick with the
this is a
UI
lot.
kits. No thanks.
Oh wow. This is awesome. Oh, here it is. Perfect. I wonder if it's just the keyboard. Yep.
We got about 10 minutes left before submissions are due.
Oh, they even have the emoji thing. That's so cute.
Nice.
What's your favorite emoji?
I'm a really big fan of the rock and roll hands. I do those ones all the time. And I
Nice.
always pick the emoji color that's your shirt color. So like that's
Oh, the bright yellow one?
bright yellow rock and roll hands for me. How about you?
What is mine? I would say like the laughing one with like the 2 crying tears.
Big tear laughing. Show us what's favorite emojis in the chat. Let's see them.
I think for them, they have to like go to an emoji keyboard website.
Oh
and
no!
like copy and paste. Yeah.
I have a not a sponsored thing at all, but I have an app on my computer called Rocket.
Okay.
Which allows me to just, as soon as I start typing a semicolon, I get an emoji picker.
Really?
Oh, I love it. It's so
called
great.
Rocket?
It's called Rocket. I think it's a couple bucks or something. It's worth it if you're as much of a fan of emojis as I am.
What?
Especially when you're using them in like UI work. I don't want to go out and hunt one down, so I'll just be like making something and like, and thumbs up at the end or blah, blah, blah. I love it.
You know what I have to do for that too? Like bullet points, I have to like look up keyboard, symbol, bullet point, and then copy and paste it from the Google thing. But I should just learn the shortcut to like get a bullet point or something.
Yep. Oh, we got some emojis going into the chat.
The rock and roll one.
Rock and roll one. That's so funny. From this distance, the screen's like a couple feet away. Like so from the chat that I'm looking at, the rock and roll hands look like a one-piece bathing suit.
Oh, it does.
That's phenomenal. I love it.
Douchey rocks. That's like literally me. The one where they're like grinding their teeth. Fire.
Obviously, the fire, always good. Like, fire reminds me of Kevin's design that he's doing right now, because it's pretty fire.
Straight fire.
It's straight fire.
So, okay, another thing was...
Guys, we are so close to submissions. I can't wait to see like the projects you guys are gonna submit. I'm really pumped.
Yeah. So I know the new update, you can select something within a group. But then the update said you could do multiple selections.
Yeah.
I wonder what that shortcut was.
Interesting. Let's look it up. I don't know that off the top of my head. That's why I was like thinking about that earlier too. It's such a killer.
I'm like pressing shift or like option just to see which one it is. Okay. So I know I did it yesterday.
Should be Shift Command?
Yeah, literally when you just did that, it worked.
Shift Command allows you to like select multiple things in groups, which is so nice.
So nice.
So nice. Yep, Ariana's like right on. As soon as we said it, she was like, Command Shift.
Command
you knuckleheads, I know that one.
It's like, yes. Okay, perfect. This is so easy because like you can easily just click, because all of these are grouped.
Right. Instead of like, oh, I'm gonna click 3 times and dig into that one, change its color, like now just like select all of them.
Oh, this is so easy. I love it.
So easy.
And then, okay, so sharing a place to chat. How are we gonna send that? So connecting this screen. So let's say like this is the place that, here, I'll do another one without the keyboard.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Could always do like the standard de facto like iOS share sheet that like pops up. That's a possibility.
Oh, okay.
I think they probably have one of those in like in the UI kit. I'd be willing to bet. I don't know 100%.
The share thing.
Where are yeah, like those right there.
Oh.
There's like your share sheet. So that's always like you can always like default back to that guy.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
That's like you can copy a link, you can share it externally, but you're talking about wanting to share it internally in the oh, that's different. I messed you up just then, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm like, hey, think about this other thing that's not even relevant. Like
I guess we just have to have like our own pop-up for it.
Gotcha.
That's gonna
Sheila Wong's favorite emoji is this one. Like oh no, kind of like looking one. I like that one a lot.
Do we interpret emojis like differently?
Oh, we all do, right?
Okay.
Culturally, like we all interpret like emojis a little bit differently. I actually, for the longest time, I guess there's some monkey emojis that are like speak no, see no, hear no evil. I just thought it was an embarrassed monkey going like this.
Wait,
so I just like.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
I didn't know that, so I just thought it was an embarrassed little monkey who was real cute. There's we've hit the 5-minute mark, and so only got a few minutes left until submissions are due. Remember, draggable gesture in Adobe XD could win you 1-year subscription to Adobe CC, which is, I'm not even exaggerating, phenomenal deal. One of the best deals you're gonna get.
Yes. What other emojis is it like interpreted? So, my mom, when she texts me, when she like is trying to point out that she's like sad, she does the sad face emoji and then the tearing one that goes straight down.
Gotcha.
And then she does the laughing one. And I'm like, that's not someone crying from sadness, that's someone crying from laughter. Like, it's just so like different that we just think differently.
We just think differently about things. So when you're putting kind of like a modal or like a pop-up like to send it to people?
Yeah, I'm just thinking because it's an internal send.
Right. So are you gonna, is there some sort of like, are you gonna do a background blur? Are you gonna just do like a little opaque, like kind of black layer? Or do you just like to maybe just do shadow and bump it out? What's your thought?
Ooh, let's see the live version and see how it looks like with the shadow. Oh, it does have a shadow already.
Gotcha.
Let's see background blur. It's like too much.
Interesting.
I wonder if there's a rule for background blurs too. That'd be interesting too.
Like a universal background blur rule?
Yeah.
Maybe. We got a couple of submissions coming in, so I'm really excited to pop these guys open. You can see all these amazing things you guys have made. A few more minutes to get those in, guys.
I'm excited to see what they have. Send to.
And if you are just tuning in, you're here for the last few minutes of Kevin Lee's amazing stream where he's building out this mentor-mentee kind of connection app, which the name is the judges, the decision's still out on the name. We had lots of good names in a straw poll that we did. And you can always, of course, after this stream is over, you'll be able to come back and watch the replay of it at any time. So that's great.
Yay.
Kevin, you're gonna like these submissions. There's some spicy ones in here.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited.
Me too.
Okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right.
I wonder if I should just put all of these people in here. And then just delete.
Hey Omar, how you doing? We have a few people kind of jumping in the stream at just maybe the last 5 or 10 minutes, so it's cool. It's awesome. You guys, it's amazing that you're here. We're excited. If you want to start your challenge right now, you will have 1 minute and 15 seconds. Do a draggable gesture in 1 minute. It could be possible for you to win an Adobe CC 1-year subscription with 1 minute's worth of work.
You guys can do that.
What would
That's
you say?
the real challenge.
How amazing would it be if the winner is the person who did 60 seconds worth of work?
Oh my God.
That would just be the best ever.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hi to Roman. Roman's back in the stream, man. I love Roman. You are just like a constant support and encouragement. We appreciate it.
Good job, Roman. We love you. Okay.
Let's see. Abdul says, I hope I got there on time. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. Time has killed me. Abdul he's a first time submitter of his design, so we're excited to see
really?
it. Yeah, it's gonna be his first time submitting stuff. We're
That's
pumped.
awesome. Welcome to Adobe Live Challenge Submission.
And that is about it. That's time for the day. The stream just flew by. Kevin, you ready to maybe pause on that and do some submissions?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Yep. All right, so we have first up of the day is...
Ooh, the animation.
Yeah, it's looking good. All right, so what do we got? We have a tappable spot here on the apple. We're gonna hit that guy. Oh, I don't think it worked.
Or is it a drag?
It is a draggable one. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We're gonna drag up. We get like a little bit of interaction here.
Nice. Oh, that
and
circle.
Release, and it, nice. You use the time transition as well, which is kind of fun. It's kind of reactive as you do it. I wanna go back, because that was really, that was just so cool. How do we go? I'm gonna go to the home here. Let's just try that again. Let's experience it. And then drag up, release.
Wow.
Ooh, I like the multiple steps. That was so nice. Okay, cool. And there's a few other, we're gonna do each one of these. Ready to drag this guy up? I like this is kind of a fun, a fun exploration of like a navigation where.
Looks so good.
Really cool. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I like that idea, I like that concept.
I like just like that, how the circle just enlarges while you're dragging it.
What's cool about that is like it's teaching the user that like, you know, as you interact with something, I'm gonna confirm that you are successfully interacting with it. Like there's no question about it, right? Without this, I would be a little bit confused, but the moment I start dragging and I see things happening, I start thinking like, oh, I'm doing the right thing. Right. So you've confirmed me as a user. I like that a lot.
I love that.
Great job. Very nice.
Who made this?
Like this is, I think is this the name up there? No.
French?
No, oh. No, wait, hold on. How do we know who's the?
Oh,
we'll have to look at this later.
Yeah, we'll probably look at.
Yeah, we'll look at the
and the moderators can help
later.
us too.
Yeah. And then we have next piece. All right, let's do.
Ooh, what?
Whoa!
Stop.
Let's go back and check that animation out a little bit.
Oh my god, cool.
Nice. I'm thinking like, do you think they pen tooled like all of these lines and then like morphed them all? Like that's so great. I love that. It's fantastic.
Good job.
This is from Joffric, this one.
Phones.
Okay, cool. So what else we have? Let's go. Let's see the. Yeah, I'm loving the reuse of that animation to get the cart in and out. Now let's see. There should be a tap on this guy.
Or navigation.
Let's do shop now and see what happens. Whoa, all right. And here's our drag. Ready? Just grab and release.
I love when like something shows the actual product and then like a glow background. That's cool.
Really nice. I think I really like that how this one kind of frames, using the shapes he's already created.
Right.
It frames like the products as they're coming into view. And you can see like we've seen a little bit of this and I love this technique and this is right on point, which is the changing of not only position, but like scale and size. And they're kind of scaling it and putting it off screen just a little bit so you know it's still there waiting for you. Love that. All right, what else we got here? We're gonna add it to our cart. And now we got a little add to cart button there. All right, very cool. Nice.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're dragging like and there's nothing next to it that's smaller, like you don't know that you were supposed to swipe or drag.
Yeah, I think so. This one is by over here. The name is like Opraville, okay, and the last one was from Joffric. So both of these really nice. Any other thoughts about this one, Kevin?
No. How does the add to cart? Oh, there we go. Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, that transition.
All right, let's check this one out. I think this one says June's drag exercise.
Nice.
So what do we got here? We got
again showing that side view of each that it is swipeable.
I like that a lot. Here, this one. Oh, so they did. We saw a little bit. Remember when Howard Pinsky did this a little bit?
Yeah.
So this is a really good use of the drag gesture, which is right, like dragging up and then changing the image, right? So we're just constraining the shape, and then the image is still masked behind it. That's a super fun interaction.
Great job.
Really nice.
So one thing is, it is kind of confusing that you have to be lifting up. So maybe have like a white arrow on the photo or something going upwards. But other than that, that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. Maybe like a white arrow here, or like a blue arrow saying like you're really pulling the card from here or something.
But I also get the point where they put the text like cut off when it's in the image to show like, oh, there is more to this, because it's like a sentence. Yeah,
I like that a lot. All right, nice submission. Really good work.
Wow.
All right, well, let's go.
Oh, that's pretty.
Let's see this one. I think it has a timed animation, maybe. Oh, look at that.
What?
Whoa!
You guys have time to do all this?
How did you have time to do that? That was exceptional. Can we just go back and see that one more time? Just tap on it. So smooth.
You need like a sound of like ding.
That's so good. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we have. Tapping on the, it brings us back to the start there. I just am in love with that. It's a bouncy, fun little animation.
And it's podcast.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay, now here's our drag gesture. Being able to drag back and forth on like the podcast art.
Wow.
Killer.
This could actually be a thing that Adobe should do. Like show
Adobe
all the podcasts.
Podcast. And we're
XD
gonna tap this guy.
stations.
Ooh, tell me we get some fun.
No.
You stop it right now.
Ooh.
You go home with this amazingness. This one is from Does She Rocks? It does rock, in fact. It kicks some butt. I love it so much.
Oh my gosh.
And look, we got a volume slider. We have a channel slider.
Put the music up.
My goodness, that's
Volume up. It looks
exceptional work on this one.
good. Good job.
I'm loving it. Do you have any thoughts or constructive feedback or critique for this one?
Overall looks really good. Like I like the fade of the sides that, it's not super bold when you swipe through them. And then that is just amazing.
So nice. I have like maybe one suggestion. That would be, I'm not 100% sure about the center aligned text, although center aligned text can be pretty dope. It can be pretty rad. I think I'd like to see kind of maybe even like similar to what Kevin was doing. He was like left aligning things and really categorizing. But that's like me nitpicking. This is so nice.
Yeah,
this is so fantastic. Good job.
Wow.
Guys, like just put some clapping emojis in the chat right now. I'm digging it.
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste. Says, learn it from you, Howard Pinsky. Hey, way to show the love.
Right?
Right? Credit where credit's due.
So true, though.
Howard, anytime you and me, we can meet up on MentMe and we could start a mentor-mentee relationship. Okay, let's move on. We have one more submission.
Okay.
And I like this idea. It's a drag to launch concept. And let's see.
Drag to launch.
Just kind of seeing a little bit of progress bar.
Could you imagine? Oh, that's
nice.
clean.
That was super clean. I was like dragging. It was like anticipation. I was like, what do I expect when I hit the end? I'm not sure. Is it gonna be? Is it get? Oh, it's gonna do something
that's
awesome.
so clean.
That's super clean. Love the layout of this one.
Oh my gosh.
I love everything about it.
Whoa. I wish all loading screens were like that. Like you can drag how long it'll take.
I think like that's the one thing I really love about like the opportunity that like XD gives you, right? Is like the opportunity just to bring a little delight.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
satisfaction.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little dopamine rush from some delight that you put into it. I love it. Let's do it one more time just for funsies. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
100%.
That
nice.
Well, I know we use the keep it 100 like a lot right now, but that's
and this is 100.
This is 100. So nice. Awesome. Really, really nice work on that last one. It is mind-blowing. Nell says it's mind-blowing. Neil says, oh my gosh, I'm so dragnified right now. I just love the terminology that's being made up. It's so great.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. That's awesome.
All right. So great job, great submissions, you guys. Beautiful. There's gonna be a winner crowned tomorrow morning, right? Will be the announced winner between the submissions. So stay tuned. Winner's gonna get
host Jesse.
He's gonna be. It's like you guys just get too much of this. Like you get so much of this pair. It's awesome. You had me. Nell says you had me at drag to launch. I know, right?
Right?
It's just such a pleasing thing.
Drag, yeah.
So we will be announcing the winners tomorrow morning. So you will get that 1-year subscription to Adobe CC, which is amazing.
Awesome.
Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, cool. Drag. We got everything there. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Because I want to show all of the awesomeness. Okay.
I know.
Thank you guys so much for your submissions. We got a little bit more time.
Yes, we do.
Left.
So I think I'm just gonna finish this pop-up while we're waiting. And then if anyone has questions, I'll answer that as well.
Awesome. I agree. Look, Howard Pinsky's in the chat. He's just going, amazing submissions, everybody.
Right? All of them. I'm just like,
can we just talk quickly about how you can, like, there's a lot of people recurring coming back into the chat here, just wanting to encourage you and just, like, help you, like, put up good work and learn. Like, this is, like, really Adobe Live, this community, awesome. Like, so cool to be a part of.
Well, I'm so glad that we are all part of this together. Right. So I am happy about that. Okay. So for send to, I'm gonna just put all these different profiles, and they could just select whoever they're talking about, and
nice.
who they want to share it with. So it's gonna be going by recently talked to or something.
Mm-hmm.
So make it more easier to send it to a person. Maybe have a filtering system.
Okay, yeah. So like filtering or search?
Or even search. That's a good idea too. Do you see this?
Just what?
This collaboration here?
Do you see what's happening
Hello?
right here? This is amazing.
That's a good idea. Instead, because it's faster.
I love the idea of like when you're especially when you're doing something like this, is presenting the information in some sort of useful way, like most recent or chronological or alphabetical, but then always having that way to like drill down a little bit more and kind of like bypass all that and search for a specific thing you want. That's always a good option. I love that.
Yeah.
And I just realized Abdul says in the last submission that you had to drag to sign up also, so we missed just like a little tiny bit of that as a way to. Okay,
Should we see that?
Yeah, can we see that? Can we jump over to my screen? Because I don't want to like miss this. So remember we had this beautiful like drag to launch thing.
Yes.
And then we also had drag to sign up.
Oh.
See, we missed
Oh my
half the
God.
magic. I don't want to like do that. That was just wrong to
I like
miss.
this a lot.
This is real nice. I like the colors. I like the layout. I like the animations.
And then notice it goes up, it like pops up, like for
So smooth. Very
like
nice.
what you did too for
Oh, really? Did I do something like that?
your splash screen to your login screen, like you put.
Oh, I was
Oh
struggling
yeah, it
with
was
that a
side.
little
It
bit.
was yeah.
It was
horizontally.
nowhere as awesome as what we're looking at right now. It was definitely not. Abdul's saying there's more. I'm trying to find it, Abdul.
There's
Is there?
more.
Oh my goodness, there's more. Okay, hold on.
Click.
Okay, listen, Abdul, I'm gonna try to do this right, okay? We got drag to launch, drag to sign up,
Click fill the blank.
click to fill in the blanks. There's so much more. We missed
Whoa.
like 90%. What just
What?
happened? Oh my goodness, there's so much more. You weren't
missed
lying.
so much.
Just making sure. Oh, and we have some drag gesture here, like on the cards as well.
Abdul used the new update feature as well, which is having no sensor clickable stuff, like the blue highlights.
Oh, that's right. So that's why when I'm clicking, I'm not getting any of the like highlights. I
yeah,
see what
because
you-
usually they have like page numbers on
Yes.
screens.
Yeah.
But this is amazing.
This is super nice. Love it, love it, love it.
oh cool.
I don't think I'm missing anything else this time, but I will
we need
officially
Abdul's
say-
approval.
Yeah, Abdul will tell us, did we get it all? Because I think
Did we get everything?
I hope we got it. It is. Anthony says it's next level. It's totally next level.
Yes.
I loved everything. Click to the third. Click to the third. This one. Oh my goodness, there's more. Now. I'm just, what if this was the one he did in 60 seconds? This is
No
like-
way, there's no way.
That would be amazing.
Wow.
Oh, I love this. Enlarging,
The shoe size.
swapping color. Abdul, you went all out on this.
Whoa.
Come on now. Give
We
it.
didn't miss.
Can we just like clap? Can we just clap it up a little bit right now? I'm very excited. I am very, very excited.
Yeah, amazing.
I think we.
Oh my
I think we
gosh.
got it all. I think we got it all.
We got everything, Abdul.
I think we did. Let's jump back over to Kevin's screen. That was so.
That was
so good.
amazing.
I am-
Awesome job.
Oh my goodness.
So good.
There's so many things today. Just sitting next to my spirit animal, like chatting with Abdul, just makes me realize I need to go home and do some homework and like up my game. So being Adobe Light, that's part of it as well. Like it challenges me
Yeah.
to like, I'm like, I want to do rad stuff like that. Like I gotta go home and like get cracking. Howard Pinsky says, I have no words, right?
Same. I just realized I don't have like a place where they can enter a message to get to the keyboard.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So let me,
Maybe like an input field.
yeah. So let me put that in there.
So many emojis are happening for all the submissions we saw.
That's good. Okay, let's see. Be like send a message.
Nice.
I want it white, maybe. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Abdullah, sorry I just missed so much. It's kind of hard to navigate when submitting those guys, and I'd love to see those blue ones so that way I can try to be really like thorough and make sure I cover everything. But I gotta tell you, thoroughly impressed. Good job.
Yeah, amazing job. That was like
Shout out to everybody's work. Everyone just like nailed it. So good. And even if it didn't take you, it took you like hours to do that, just lie to us. Tell us you took it 60 seconds. That's okay. You can lie to me. I give you permission right now.
wow. If someone could do that actually in 60 seconds, that would be amazing. Enter message here.
We got another 9 or 10 minutes. We're gonna see like all the amazing things that Kevin does. And if anybody has any thoughts, on any sort of input or feedback for like Kevin on what he's currently doing, pop those in the chat. We'd love to hear from you.
Let me know. I'm just kind of doing this on this like winging it at this point, but yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions, anything you want me to add for tomorrow. That would be cool.
I kind of have a little thought, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let me know.
I think it's often we see like chat applications mixing color for like outgoing and incoming messages.
Okay.
So like, Kevin Lee's messages are one color versus yours being another.
Yeah.
So maybe neutralizing one of them could be kind of like picking like a neutral gray
Ooh.
or something like that. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah, that's a good
thinking
idea.
out loud.
So the reason why I put these two of the same color is because I should have mentioned this in the beginning as well because I did yesterday, but I want it to also be a mentee swiping for a mentee.
Gotcha.
So they are both in the same perspective. And just to like meet creative people like the same age as you or that's both looking for mentors as well.
Gotcha.
But I think it would be better to showcase a mentor and a mentee talking instead of two mentees talking. So I could actually change this to that purple that we indicated with.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
So instead of me talking to Zombie Baby, I'll talk to Heba, my actual mentor. And then, let me change.
How often do you and your mentor meet up or talk or?
So I met her in San Diego because I went to school there, and I moved to LA this January, so it's been hard to meet up because it's like a 3-hour drive, but we try to meet up when the time permits. She said she visits often, and I want to visit some of my friends back in school soon in San Diego. So we're still talking digitally, but we just don't meet up physically as much. Yeah.
It's nice to have somebody to like just kind of like ask questions and bounce things off of sometimes,
Yeah. And just having just creative people, creative friends in general.
Totally.
Makes a huge difference. Okay, so I don't know why.
While Kevin's working, we just got a few minutes left here on today's stream. And so if you have any questions for Kevin, like before we jump off, please make sure you pop those in the chat. But we're gonna be back tomorrow, starting out with me and Kevin again in the morning. And then Anna's gonna be back up, and me and Kevin will be back up again. So we're putting the schedule up over here. So yeah, you can see we still have our Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge with Kathleen each morning at 8:30. So tune into those.
She is so sweet.
She is so awesome. She's crushing those as well.
Awesome.
And then, like I said, I'm up at 9, Anna's up at 11, and then we get right back here with my spirit animal, Kevin Lee, at 1 p.m. So we would love to have you guys on any of the streams, on all of the streams. If you miss any of them, Just catch those replays, and we'll be announcing the winner of today's challenge tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And then I'm really excited because tomorrow we actually get to do the portfolio reviews as well. So I'm really pumped about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Excited. Cool.
So good. Awesome. People are gushing over your portfolio and everything too. It's awesome.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So what do you, is maybe close it out? Maybe like getting close to closing it out?
Yeah.
You want to tell us like what you, kind of like recap of what you did today and what you kind of hope to do tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. So today, or what we have done so far in day 2 and day 1, we came up with the different profiles for a mentee and then a mentor, swiping left or right, showcasing that there's cards behind it, so they know that it's swipeable. Then going to the chat function where they can see all their matches with the outline of a mentee or a mentor, indicating it with the colors. You can see all your chats. I think adding a filter system of only mentees, only mentors would be nice.
That would be cool.
And then going to an actual message between a mentor mentee. So instead of you and Zombie Baby, I'll say you and Heba. Showing that conversation. Working on this, entering a message here.
Cool.
Maybe having like a let's search for something to do beside it. That would send them to the meet screen. And then we also worked on the meet screen where it shows like meeting events, like going somewhere for food and drink, for lunch, doing activities together, networking events, digital meetups, and then working with that swipe method or drag method transition.
Yeah, nice.
Then we did the hip coffee leaf specific page of a meeting event for food and drink, getting the address, number, and ratings from previous users that are using the app, that are mentors and mentees that went there to meet up, and added the share button where they can quickly internally in the app send this page where they want to meet up to someone that they're currently talking to or matched up with.
Cool.
So that's what I did so far, and tomorrow we can move further into this where it'll show like the place that they're meeting in this like chat box. So maybe it'll be like a little like image of the place or something, and they could send it, and then once the user clicks it, it'll just send that back to this place. We could also do onboarding screens, and then maybe a login page with the name. What was the name again?
I don't know if we had like a final kind of verdict on what the name was, but maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to pull that straw poll.
Yeah.
And like get final verdict on. But there was a lot of good options like Meant Me and like there's all sorts of ones. So
cool.
We'll definitely go back and check that out. Well, I think you did a ton of work today. Like,
Did I really?
You did a ton of work today.
Oh,
You should
wow.
be stoked.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of like shocked at how I was able to do this, but yeah.
So that's pretty much the stream for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune back in tomorrow. Kevin will be here, I'll be here, Anna's gonna be here. We'll be announcing winners, reviewing portfolios, I think possibly wearing helmets. I'm not sure. I don't know what's gonna go on.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right, so we are, Voodoo Val says it's a major tie on the name, so we will, it's tight, but we'll see what the name is tomorrow.
Okay.
And thank you guys so much for hanging out and being a part of Adobe Live.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, guys have a good one.
Bye.